Okay, this is on the Siddoway job, number 54168, installing 619 by Jason. He actually has 619 and 620, but I think it's going to take 2 more days, so I'll let Sharon know, because things aren't the way they are on the scope. I talked to Jason about this, and he originally sold a 4-ton AC. We have less than 1,000 CFM. So we changed the condensing unit to a 3-ton. So make sure you have a 3-ton condenser. Everything else will be the same. But first of all, we're going to replace the furnace, coil, and condenser. So you're going to rip out the whole trunk line, unfortunately. And I'm going to try to talk fast on this video because it's going to be long. So the new furnace will sit 13 inches from this wood. You can see the 1 inch or the beam right there. So there's the beam. So then we have 12-inch return air. And then and I did this kind of weird. I had to go smaller with the duct because our coil's 24.5 wide, and that wouldn't fit in this space here. So I made this 6-inch 22.5. So it's going to come right here. And you got a truss right here. So it's going to come right here and flange out, and it'll go over this pan, hopefully. You know, this pan doesn't do anything, so if we have to chop it up, fine. But we shouldn't have to. It should, if anything, we might have to bend it a little bit, but it should just come right over. We may have to relocate this overflow. Just bend this and we tie it in somewhere else. And then this combustion air grill doesn't do anything for us. It's in the floor, and they have no door on here. They've removed the door for this, so we are going to cover some of this up as well. Okay, so and so this is going to be 1 inch in on this, and then I made this it's the same width, so I'm going to do 1 inch in on the left and right, and then 1 inch out on the top and bottom, and then this should sit on here and just kind of seal it together. Then side view, this is the bottom in the crawl space, this 90. And so we have, side view here. Okay. And then from there, I'll have to redraw some of this maybe. I have a supply, so there's my side view here. And then we have a 60, 60, 60, reducer, 60, 60. So, on the supply, so down below, we're going to upsize this one in the family room to a 6x12, 8-inch round, 6x12, 6x12, 6x12. Upsize 6x12, 6x12. So if we upsize all those, then we will have enough to run a 3-ton AC. Problem is, originally they ran 6-inch flex and put a 6-inch bulldog T and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 all off 6-inch flex. So for instance, these right now it has a 6-inch coming off to a bullhead T, then it goes 6 and 6. So we're going to bring 8-inch. I have another picture with that. Here it is. So we're going to bring, these are our supplies. Right now you have one 10-inch feeding a box. Right here is what it does now. So we're going to take this 10-inch and go, I even have another picture I think, but 8, 10, 8, 8Y, 8, 6, 6Y, 6 to the existing 2 bathrooms, 6, 6. Then we have 8-inch, so take all the 6-inch that feeds these two and run it in 8-inch, and put an 8, 6, 6Y and retap on the 2 existing 6-inch flexes. Same thing goes over here. We're going to run a new 10-inch flex. You're going to have to cut the rim joist out. And then put a 8, 6, 8Y. And then, sorry, that's this one, 8, 6, 10, 6, 8Y. Then 8-inch down to the end, your 8, 6, 6Y, and we hook up to the 2 existing. So this is the master bedroom. This is the large family room. We're going to also be adding a return air in these, but that's on another paper. So upsize all these. And the 2 in the family room. You can leave everything else as is, as far as the size of flex. Okay, so the return air. So I gave you a 5.5-inch piece, which is going to be 6 inches. I gave you 2 2-inch PVC street 90s, in case you need to use them right there, kind of to get under this filter. And that's going to be 21 by 24 to 12 by 24. No throat and 1-inch throat. So, you know what, let's see what's going on there. It's 12, oh that's right. That's why it's 13 from the wall, because we have this. Anyway, this joke goes down, and then this is the floor here. So I have a little piece with 1 inch out to screw underneath or on top. Let's see. If you put it on top, that'll be fine, but you'll have to maybe bend that side straight up. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Okay, then underneath, I'll relabel this better. This might turn in. plein air drawing. Oh, there it is. It just looks like, no, that's not it. Well, I'll just have to tell you because I'll have to find that. There it is. So this is return air. So this is, we drop, and you have this 90 coming out the top, the bottom. I didn't write the sizes on yet, but that's 24 by 12, 24 by 12. 32-inch piece of duct, which you're going to take your two 10-inch rounds off of, canvas, and a reducer to go into the existing return air. And I'll show you where the cut line is down there when I go down there. Okay, so the flues, I've done a super hard job to figure out how to make work. So 1, combustion air not applicable. 2, bent. So you're going to run 2-inch PVC up in the same holes, and then just go straight up to the roof right above us. Problem is we need to replace the concentric and the roof flashing. So I'll order a new 3.5-inch roof flashing and a new concentric, but they're garbage up there on the roof. So keep that in mind. Okay. Your gas, so you're going to replace the caulk with the new one, add a 4-foot piece, then a flex, and then a T, the drip leg, into the furnace. Your AC, so 7/8 line set, make sure you have the 3-ton. You're going to flush the lines. AC just sits right outside the door here. I will show you. Go in the garage, and we have a man door right here. You have AC right here. Existing 30-inch breakers right here. It's okay. So no pad needed. Show you the roof line right here. So there's our concentric. And we need to replace the flashing and the concentric right there. Okay. So let's go back inside, and I'll show you the layout. So this is the kitchen. We have a 6-inch flex right here to that toe kick. We're going to leave that 6-inch. In the family room here, we have 4 by 12 here and one there. Right now they're just 6-inch. We're going to upsize them both to 6 by 12 by 8-inch. And this bedroom here, the office, we've got a 4 by 10. We're going to upsize this one to a 6 by 12 by 8-inch. Same with this one. We're going to upsize this one to a 6 by 12 by 8-inch in this room. The tanning bedroom, I believe we are going to keep this one at 4 by 10. I can't remember. We'll have to check the paperwork on that one. Yeah, we were going to keep that one 4 by 10. And over here in the or you have a bathroom right here. We're going to keep this 4x10. Laundry room, we're going to keep it 4x10. So this is a big TV room. So they have a 4x10 here and a 4x10 here. We're going to upsize both of these to a 6x12x8. So you have this sewing room. Well, no sewing machine, but she was sewing. But you have a 4x10 here and a 4x10 here. We're going to leave them 4x10, but we're going to run 8-inch flex to them instead of 6. Okay, and over, this is the master bedroom. We have a 4x10 there and a 4x10 there. Same thing, we're going to leave them 4x10, but we're going to run an 8-inch flex over. Bathroom, master bathroom, going to leave that 4x10. This is a crawl space. Well, before I go down there, in the master bedroom, we're going to add a 30x8 duct, baseboard grill right here. And in this family room, we're going to add a 30x8 baseboard grill right there in the wall. So make sure you have a nice saw to cut the floorboards with. But down below, the crawl space, give you an idea of what's going on. So first they ran just 10-inch round, and they fed a box. Off of that box, they took originally 6-inch rounds off everything and teed them into other 6-inch rounds and stuff. So we're going to reuse this 10-inch, but we're going to get rid of this box here, and we're going to put Ys in its place. So here you're going to have a 10, 8, 8Y, and then an 866Y to feed the 2 bathrooms. And you're going to run about this 6-inch that feeds those 2 back ones. Replace this 6-inch with 8-inch flex. Same with this one here. You're going to have to also run another 10-inch through. So you're going to have to cut the rim joist like they did there and run a 10-inch up and over. Actually, you're going to have to run 3 of them. One for each return and one for another 10-inch supply. That's going to feed this bathroom and that other far bedroom. So on the return air, I figured, so we need a duct right here because we're going to have a return air here and one there. So on the other side of this wall, I figure I'll just give you a 5-foot piece of duct, U-shaped duct. Just screw it up. You cut the wall out above it and put headers like we do. And then over on this end, you cut out the top and just I give you 5 feet of panning with the header. And just, you can see the nails. Well, if you had a light, you can see the nails in the bottom of the floor. Okay. So, let's go. Or did I forget anything? All right, so on the supplies, I kind of put what to replace them with. Replace with 8-inch bottom takeoff and take the boots out and put straight boot with a 90. And I wrote that down on each. So make sure you take your 10-inch side take off this bigger duct before it reduces. And go that way. And sorry, a lot of my drawings are incomplete. But on the return air, when it comes down I'll bring you down the crawl space in a minute. So let's make sure you bring these two 12-inchers off of this big return air duct. Because this other duct's not even, it's only like 8 by 13, fitting 3 return airs. But anyway, so let's go down. In the garage, you have this little crawl space. So make sure you don't put any of your duct together, because this is only 12 inches wide. And you have 14 by 22.5-inch duct. So I'll make it U-shaped so you can kind of fold it sides in and slide it in. But you're also going to have to put your T together down here. Your T's and the turning vanes in, because they're not going to fit in this 12-inch hole. Because it's tight. I don't even know if you fit in the 12-inch hole, Jason. It's tight. Anyway, so this is what you got here. Our new duct is going to be 12 inches from here. I have a cut line on the return air right above this flex with this slip. Okay. But this whole supply air trunk line is going to come down. And you can see where they tapped the one 10-inch off and one through the rim joist. You probably can't see that. But you're going to tap your other one off. I gave you side takeoffs because you only have 7 inches up the top. So you're going to have to do side takeoffs and then kind of just bring your flex up and over and then back down. So off the end here, so I actually brought the duct all the way over to like right here, this point. And off the end cap, I have 2 squared rounds, one 10-inch round and then one 6-inch round, I believe. I think this 6-inch goes to the tanning bedroom. I think we're leaving that. But the 10-inch round will come over here. And this one, we actually didn't cut the rim joist. They have it saw cut. Guessing it was for an old combustion air or something. But you're gonna go put your Y right here, right before this, and go 10, 8, 8, 8, and then stuff 2 8s in this hole. It's gonna be tight fit, but you can get it. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna call that good. Just in case it doesn't get changed, the address on here says 200, but it's actually 2200. I'm going to text Sharon and tell her to change it. And I don't remember the north-south. Well, I'll tell you. Oh, I don't have it written down. But yeah, it's 2,200. So note that if you end up going to Camus instead of Francis. Okay, that's it.